Hello beautiful people, I hope you're all having a fabulous day. Today's video I am going to be doing a designer brands DB Cosmetics haul. So they did send me some of this stuff. Most of the stuff I actually brought myself like over Christmas time and into the new year, and I have just never gotten around to filming it. It's all still available I believe on their website anyway, so you'll be able to get it still. So let's start out with what they sent me. So they did send me a few things the other month. They sent me their brand new Mist Me setting sprays. These are all dewy finish sort of ones. None of them are mattifying. My personal favorite, I haven't tried all of them. We're going to be trying the rose gold one today because I am yet to try that one. But out of the three that I have tried, the white gold is definitely my favorite. And the one that I least like is the Coconut Dreams one. For some reason, and I don't know why, it's got the same ingredients, but I felt like this one made my skin feel really like sticky afterwards. I don't know why. But this one here doesn't do that. And the Petal Power one, again, didn't do it either. I've already sprayed it on my face to double check, but it doesn't feel sticky. I don't know why it was that one. Could have just been the day, but we'll try out the rose gold one today because I haven't used that one. And they sent me a bunch of brushes. So they sent me, and I'm going to be using all their brushes today as well. So they sent me their Melodrama 10-piece brush set. It comes in this box, and it comes in a pretty little lilac brush roll, which my favorite color. I was so excited when I got this because I love this color. I'm not the biggest fan of brush rolls. However, the size of this one, usually the brush rolls that I've previously had are quite large and they take up a lot of space. This one here is quite a convenient size, I feel. So I'm not hating on this brush roll, and the fact that it's purple obviously doesn't hurt. So it comes with 10 brushes in here. So we have got a large powder brush, a foundation buffing brush, a tapered powder brush, a angled contour brush, illuminating fan brush. We've got an eyeshadow blending brush here, an eyeshadow brush, a deluxe crease brush, I believe is that one, a liner brush, which is this one here, and you've got a brow brush. And they also sent me two retractable brushes, a powder one and a foundation one. And then also new in their brush line, they have got these dual-ended brushes. So they've got a dual powder brush, large powder brush on one side, and then it has got a small powder brush on the other side. I do feel like it would make really great for setting under the eyes. You can really get up there with it. And then this is quite a nice size for a powder brush. I don't feel like it's excessively large. It's more the size of a blush brush, but it feels quite nice. I've also got the contour and highlight brush, which I'm definitely going to be using today. So this side here is the highlight side, so it's quite a large brush. It's more of a sort of blush size again for me, but we'll try it out. And then they've got the contour side, which is more of a flat brush. It's quite nice, quite nice, quite nice. And then the last one in the dual brushes is the dual-ended eyeshadow brush. So this one here looks like it would come in handy. We've got a blending eyeshadow brush on this side and a concealer sort of flat brush on this side, which is great for like cutting creases and shiz. So that is all the brushes that they sent me. I'm mostly going to be using the brush roll. I'm going to try and use some of these. Now I have given all these brushes a quick clean with an alcohol-based brush cleaner because you always need to make sure you wash your brushes or at least give them a bit of a spot clean prior to using them. We'll get into it. So I've also got the stuff that I ordered, which is a mix of like face stuff, concealers, yada yada yada. What I'm going to do first is when I did place my order, I got sent a free sponge. So this one here is their Be Blended Beauty Sponge. It feels really nice. It feels quite comparable to the Real Techniques sponge. It doesn't feel like one of those cheap nasty sponges. So I thought I'd really want to try this one out. So I am going to apply my foundation with it on half of my face, and then half of my face I'm going to apply it with the foundation brush from the Melodrama set. I'm going to take their Luminous Hydrating Foundation. I've tried both this one and their mattifying one. I much prefer this one. This one here is not in my right shade, so I'm going to mix it in with my LA Girl Pro Coverage white one to lighten it a little bit. This is in the shade Nude Beige because I'm such an idiot and brought the wrong shade. So I'm going to take my sponge on. Hang on, I'm just going to put some stripes of it on, assuming I lightened it a little bit. No, I think I lightened it too much. Oh well. Okay, so I'm going to take my sponge on this side of my face first. I'm going to blend it out. Yeah, it feels quite nice. It's really nice and soft. Quite a nice sponge actually, I'm surprised. I'm going to take the foundation buffing brush on this side of the face. That brush works quite nicely. I like the size of it. It's a nice size for a foundation brush. I'm just going to add a little bit more on each side without lightening it this time. Let's work this one out. That's on now. Quite liked that brush. Love this sponge. It's a good sponge. I've got two concealers from them. So I've got them both in the shade beige. So we have got the Master Illusion High Coverage Concealer. And we've got the Glow This Way Illuminating Concealer. So let's see. I'm going to pop the Master Illusions on this side of the face first. Oh, and this one's got a squeezy little... Whoop, no. I might just dot it on. Let's hope this is the right shade. Oh, I need more. That was way too little. I wish it had a sponge tip applicator. I prefer them. Maybe it's how I'm applying it. Hang on a minute, hang on. What does it say? This is their one that says it's an eyeshadow brush, but I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand and try applying it with that. Okay, I might just let that sit for just a second. Now I'm going to try the Glow This Way Illuminating one on the other eye. Again, this is quite... Much prefer the wand applicator, 100%. So I'm going to blend out this one over here. Not sure how I feel about the concealer. I'm then going to take the clean side of this one to blend out this one. Oh. Okay, well don't let this one sit on your face. I'm much preferring this Master Illusions one. This Glow This Way one is caking up under my eye, something shocking. All under here, it's a big cakey mess. So, not loving this Glow This Way one. Alright, so I don't have any DB Cosmetics brow products, so we're just going to do the magic of editing, and I'm going to be back with some brows in a second. Ta-da! Alright, I also went ahead and set my face because I didn't have any DB Cosmetics face powder either, but I used both these brushes. I use this one here under my eyes. It is actually a really good size for setting under there. That's the best set I think I've ever had under my eyes. Amazing! Now, what did I buy? I have got both the Glow Get 'em Pressed Bronzer in the shade Coffee, and I have got the Brilliant Skin Bronzer and Contour Duo, and this is in Sculpt and Glow. I'm not sure if there's more shades than just the one. So this one here has got two shades. It has got a contour shade down the bottom. Let's do a little swatch of it. Yeah, that looks like quite a nice shade. And then it's got the bronzer up the top. However, the bronzer looks quite shimmery, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it's got a lot of sheen to it. So I might use this one here as the contour first, and then go in with this one here in the shade Coffee. Let me swatch this one. That's that one there. The contour, I'm going to take the double-sided highlight and contour brush, and I'm going to take the flat side, obviously. I'm going to dip in to the contour powder. It's quite powdery. I'm getting a lot of kickback. And we're just going to do some, what is that in my hair? Just gonna do some chiseling over here. Nice and precise. I'm 100% going to soften this out in a second. Don't think I'm going to leave it like that. You know I don't do no harsh contour. It'll be good for the sides of the nose. Yep. Knew it. Okay, and then I'm going to take the angled, where's this one? Angled contour brush, and I'm going to soften all that. So I'm still going to dip into the powder. Yeah, it's very powdery. I'm going to fix up the top here. Speaking of bad contour, you've been watching Married at First Sight. Some of the contour on those girls, oh my god. I'm just going to take that powder brush again and dust over everything to make sure we're blended. We're going to do some bronzing now with this other one, the Glow Get 'em Pressed bronzer. I'm going to use the tapered powder brush now. Let's see how this one goes. I might actually change brushes. Okay, I'm going to use this powder brush on this one. This is more my style. Is that doing anything? I don't really feel like it's doing anything. No, I don't really feel like that's doing anything for my skin at all, really. I can't see it. I'm going to pop a little bit of blush on because I feel like I need it. So I'm just going to take their Mineral Pressed Blush. I got this one for free ages ago. This one's Blossom. I'm going to take the tapered powder brush and apply just a little bit of this one. Okay, and then I have got the Up Illuminating Palette. This one here looks so pretty, and it's only $15. Dollary dues. So these are the 4 shades in it here. I'm going to swatch them on the back of my hand. Beaming! I am going to take on one side the fan brush, so we can try that out. On the other side, this big fat one that says it's a highlighting one. So I'm going to dip into, I'm going to use these 2 shades here. I'm going to use the deeper one first, which is this one here. Pop that on. Oh, that's a quite good highlighting brush there. I thought it was going to be too fat. Quite like how that looks. That is nice. Now we're going to take the lighter shade. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let's take the fan brush on this side and see how the fan brush goes. Still a nice pretty glow. Drop the brows. I should quite like this brush. It's very easy to blend it out, make it look quite natural. I'm going to pop a little bit down the nose. Not all the way. Very much liking this little palette here. We're going to go on to the eyeshadow. So I grabbed 2 of these little See You palettes. We've got Fired Up on this side, kah-keen on this side. Definitely think we're going to be using this one today. Now I haven't set the base of my eyeshadow. Now we're going to apply this brown one here as my oh no we're not. I'm going to go with this one over here, this shade, nice green. We're going to pop that on first. I like this shade. I'm just going to take the double-sided brush now and I'm going to dip into that lightest one and we're going to buff out along the top. Really, really like that shade. Okay, we're going to apply apply a little bit of that brown one, middle one there, above the green up the top. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of that darker one down here to the outer corner. Okay, now we're going to cut some creases. I'm going to use the one that I didn't like to cut the crease. Let's see how that goes. Concealer didn't do too bad on the lid. Now what are we going to do? We're going to take the same brush and we're going to start picking up. I think I want to put this one here all over, which is this one. I do feel like it's going to be better with my finger though. Let's try it with the finger. Yes. Now we're going to take the eyeshadow brush again and pick up that green. I really like. Before we do the bottom lashes, I also got these Pigment Plus water resistant retractable eyeliners. So I've got a Black Abyss, which is the black one, and Emerald Sea, which is the green one. Let's have a look at these. Oh, that's nice and creamy. Let's try the green one. Oh, that's nice. So not on that. That's really pretty. And it's got one of those little sharpeners in the butt. That's awesome. I love the sharpeners. Okay, so we're going to pop on the black one along the top. Right, now I'm going to take that green one and we're going to pop it in the bottom waterline. Oh, I hate when eyeliners do not work in your bottom waterline. What? Let's see if the black one works in there. Okay, the black one works in there, the other one did not. I feel like all of these brushes are a little bit too big for the bottom lash line, so I'm going to take the brow brush. So I'm going to first take the khaki shade, outer section, bring it down a little bit, and then I'm going to bring it in. Okay, now I'm going to take that deeper shade and we're going to apply that onto the outer section here. Okay, and then I'm going to take the larger eyeshadow brush in that lighter green and just going to buff out underneath to make sure we are blended. Alright, so now, why did I say okay like such a bogan? We're on to mascara. So I have got the Beyond Amplifying Curling Volumizing Mascara. It is a tubing formula, my favorite. So let's hope it's a good one. Ooh, look at the pretty pink tube, like that. Yeah, it's definitely making them look longer. Oh, my sad little eyebrows, eyelashes. I don't think it looks too bad. It's not making them look, yeah, see, there's my shot. I think it's actually pretty good for a tubing formula. Like, I'm not hating it. Now I've got some lip stuff now. Okay, so I have got their Stix Creamy Satin Lip Crayons, and this is in the shade Peach Please. Ah, it's a cute name. I feel like this isn't going to go with my look, but we'll put it on anyway. Oh, it's a sharpener. We got a sharpener again. Yay, I do like a good sharpener. Alright, so let's pop that on. Ooh, this is nice and creamy. Oh, this color is cute. That is a super pretty shade. I am going to leave it on because it's so pretty. I like that. And then I also got their Lip Boost Plumping Treatment in the shade Sweetie Pie. So it's like a nudie, pinky shade. Oh yeah, it's quite a nude shade. It's got a nice smell. It's not like crazy like some lip plumpers. I can feel a tingle, but it's not burning. Not bad at all. I'm just going to go off, put my lashes on, just so I feel like my look is complete. These are my Solita lashes, and I will be back. My face is done. So we've just got our setting spray to do. So I'm going to use the rose gold one, as I said. Hopefully I like it as much as the white gold one. I don't find these ones have really in your face shimmer flecks. The Australis one that I have that also has shimmer particles in it, I find it way more glittery, whereas this one here I just find gives a really subtle sheen to the skin. So give it a good shake up. The mister on these is quite nice as well, like it doesn't spit in your face. It smells, this one and the white gold one smell exactly the same. Oh, got it in my eye. I think now I'm super dewy. This one here, it's again, doesn't feel like the coconut one, where the coconut one didn't feel like it set down. It feels quite nice, fresh. It doesn't feel sticky or anything. I don't know why the coconut one did that. It could have been the day. I'll have to retry it, but the shimmer ones are definitely my favorite ones out of the four. So white gold and rose gold. So that's my face done. Now, what were my favorites today? My favorites would have to be the See You palette. Oh, I love khaki green. This palette, the shades blended nicely. There is a bit of fallout with the mattes, but that's pretty normal. The lipstick crayon, oh, really like this one. It is really nice and comfortable on the lips. Doesn't feel overly heavy. Went on nicely, pigmented. Would recommend. The mascara, I also don't mind the mascara. This mascara is quite nice. Oh, and the highlight palette. This is gorgeous. The ones that I'd probably give a miss is the Glow This Way concealer. I did prefer this one over this one. However, I still feel like this one didn't give me as much coverage as what it could, even though it says it is high coverage. And the Glow Get 'Em Pressed bronzer, it didn't really show up on my skin, and I do not know why. It looks like it should, but it really did not show up on my skin, so give that one a miss as well. The brushes all perform nicely. I can't fault any of the ones that I tried. They're all quite nice. So that is it, guys. I hope you like this video. I hope you like my makeup today. I love my eyeshadow today. Amazing. So I will see you guys in my next one. Have a great Easter. So bye.